Yeah, I'm not doing the whole silent thing the entire review, but I'll stay with the black and white. It sets a nice tone. For those of you who watched my old video, for those of you who watched my videos on my old account, you might remember me saying this about the artist in my Hugo review. Yes, my number one is Hugo. This is my pick to win the Oscar this year. Watch will probably be the artist, but my official pick is Hugo. I stick by that statement. Having seen The Artist now, I can say it's a good enough movie in its own right, but if it actually does win Best Picture, this will be my reaction. This movie is about as old school as you can get. Like, black and white, no sound. Well, hardly any sound. And best of all, no widescreen. This is straight up 4:3 resolution, much like this video. The story is George Valentin is this big star in silent films. He's got a lot of charm, a lot of moxie. He's just the guy right now. But then the talkies arrive and he's just like, no, that's stupid, and he keeps pursuing silent films while everyone's moving on to the talkies. On the other side, you have this girl, Peppy Miller. She met Valentine, he gave her some advice, and she blows up huge. Like, she becomes this huge star because she started out with silent, but then moved on to the talkies. Like, she moved along with the times. So as the movie goes along, Peppy gets more famous and George becomes more washed up. I mentioned this much about the plot because it's kind of just the problem I had with the story. George is fun and entertaining when he's happy. Dude does his thing without saying a word and it's awesome, but he spends like 2/3 of this whole movie, and I don't think I'm exaggerating, sulking when things got rough, and it got really tedious, really annoying, and pretty boring. With that said, though, the acting was great. Best Actress, Berenice Bejo. Best Actor, Jean Dujardin. Nominations for both of them, well deserved. I mean, they can act. You know what they're feeling the whole time. The supporting cast is pretty good. You got John Goodman, who looks thinner than I've ever seen him. Missy Pyle, who's always casted to be like play unlikable women. She just has that face that kind of just says, "I'm a." And James Cromwell's in it also. You might not know the last two people by name, but if you were to see their pictures, you'd be like, oh, she was in so and so. I remember that movie. As for the direction, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that dude's name, but the director did a wonderful job of bringing back that old school feel. Like, he got some great performances out of his actors, and he really set the tone for the movie really well. And great score that it really added to the movie. Like, it keeps you awake during some of the duller moments. Um, it's the kind of movie that I can respect for what it is and what it's doing, but not necessarily enjoy. It deserves the recognition it got, but the praise for me is just a little bit too much. From a technical aspect, it's great. It's just the story that just turned me off. Or at least it's what the story turned into that just turned me off a bit. So in the end, I'll say The Artist is worth seeing in theaters, but I'd only recommend it for people that enjoy this kind of storytelling. If you've seen The Artist, please comment. Please give me your opinion. Did you like it more than I did? Did you completely didn't enjoy it at all? Please comment. If you're interested in seeing more reviews, please subscribe to me. I'd really appreciate it. Part of me kind of feels like the whole the silent film and the talkie transition thing was kind of like a metaphor for 3D. I don't know. That sounds stupid. All right. All right. And if you like what you see, all right.